Well, welcome to Around the Community. As you can see, I'm at the Capitol Banquet Center at the senior breakfast. And Santa's been really busy too around the community with the tree lightings, and he had a breakfast for the kids. We're going to cover those stories. And also the Goodfellows in Romeo and Washington have been out selling papers to help those that are needy. Also, Ford Motor shot a commercial for the Ford Explorer in Washington, and the Washington Fire Department has an open house. We'll have these and more stories on Around the Community. Santa has been covering this area like a warm blanket. His first appearance was at the Parks and Rec Santa Parade, and you know who the star was? Santa Claus. Hundreds of children were on hand as President Mike Lee gave the key to the village to Santa, and then he took time to listen to all the kids' Christmas wishes. Then the very next night, Santa called on the Washington Fire Department to help him get to Washington Township, where they had their tree lighting, and Santa needed a keychain because Supervisor Dan O'Leary gave him the key to the township. And then the kids helped him light the tree. Then on Saturday, the old boy with the red suit got up early and had the annual breakfast at the Masonic Temple for all the area children. Helping Santa was the Parks and Rec elves, and they were really happy with the turnout. The Capitol Banquet Center was the site for this year's senior breakfast. Nearly 300 area seniors were on hand for this gala event. Senior coordinator Debbie Weber was very happy with the turnout.
Hi, and welcome to our Capitol Christmas party. We have a crowd of about 300 seniors this year, and we have great support by local businesses and local officials, and it looks to be a great year for our seniors.
The Washington and Romeo Goodfellows were out last weekend collecting money so area children in need could have a much better Christmas. We visited both sites, the Washington Township Hall, where the Goodfellows down there were working, and also the Congregational Church in Romeo, where the Romeo Goodfellows were working. And we talked with some of the volunteers.
Hi. Just want to thank everybody for coming out and buying our newspapers and making donations to make a lot of families happier and have a Merry, Merry Christmas, especially all the children who will find a gift under their tree. So as we wrap up, we still like to thank everybody, and I have in my hand a donation that we got I'm still holding on to. As you can see, it's a big plastic bag full of coins. Well, always be ready when somebody stops you on the street. This man had this bag of coins in his car, and he gave us the whole bag of coins. We have not counted it yet. But whoever the gentleman was, thank him.
Well, I'm the secretary now of the Goodfellows, and I just spent a couple hours at campground in 28 Mile Road, and I'm just now counting my money. 20, 40, I got two 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I have 10, 5, 10, no, 10, and all of these ones were all donated within an hour and a half at 28 and 10. Very, very generous people. And I have to say, they all said Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. It was all Merry Christmas. And the children this year will have toys. There you go.
We're here. We want to thank you, all the volunteers and the people who have donated to the cause for No Child Without a Christmas.
It's been a good day. We've got a really good day planned for tomorrow, and we just appreciate all of the people's help. That's what it's all about, and that's what gets us through this time of the year.
I would like to thank our young people from the high school who have come up and volunteered their time to come out, and some of them are very excited about doing this, and when they come back in, they're just all thrilled of what they've been able to do, and they appreciate everything that they have. And we hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Well, it was a family day at the Washington Fire Department open house last weekend. A lot of people showed up. There was refreshment, bouncy toys, and the kids got to sit in the fire engines and learn safety from all the firemen at Washington Township. John Clark, the assistant chief who helped write the grant, was all smiles as he hosted this event. For the last few years, Roth-Muir Funeral Home has put together a historical Romeo High School calendar. This year they're featuring the 70s. That's the one that's going to be highlighted, and here is organizer Christine Meir with more.
Yes, Richard, our calendars are in and they're ready to be picked up down at our funeral home on South Main Street 296. This year we are, as Richard said, featuring the 70s. Lots of people you're going to recognize, teachers as Mr. Fianda and Mr. Walters, and of course Gary Feltz, our very important choir director. Also some other students that are featured, the Katrina and Abby Roy are in a few photos, and our local farmer, George Van Hoody, is one of them as well. So please do stop by and pick up your annual Romeo calendar at 296 South Main Street. And they are for free, so please come on and pick it up. Thank you.
The Romeo Film Office is happy to report that Ford Motor was out in Washington Township recently to shoot a spot for the internet. The coordinator of this event was happy to be in the tri-community area. The fall sports teams at Romeo High School had one of their best seasons in school history. Just check this out. The girls team in cross country, they were the league champions. They were 14-0. They were division meet champions, third place county. They were Macomb County Team of the Year. And the boys team, they were league champions at 13-1, division champions, and second place county meet. Mike Buslep was the Coach of the Year in the MAC. Macomb County Coach of the Year also. Shannon Boyce and Shelley Jackson were academic All-State. And they received the sportsmanship recognition. That was both teams. Well, let's swing on over to golf now. The girls' golf team, they were the MAC League champions, 8-0, division meet champions. Rob Litzel and Clarence Cameron were the MAC Coaches of the Year, and they were also Macomb County Coaches of the Year, and they were the MAC Sportsmanship Team of the Year award. And over in volleyball, they were the MAC League champions, 10-0. Stacy Williams was the MAC Coach of the Year. They were All-State Academic Team, MAC Sportsmanship Team of the Year award, and they were the MAC White Player of the Year was Adrian Marin. In football, they were MAC Red League champions, 5-0 in the league, and they were 8-1 overall. Kurt Reines and Jason Couch were MAC Coaches of the Year. They had All-State Academic Team at 3.2 GPA. They received the MAC Sportsmanship recognition. The Red MAC Player of the Year was Ryan Burkhart. They were the Macomb County Team of the Year, and they were also, Reines and Couch were also Macomb County Coaches of the Year. Over in boys tennis, they were second place in the MHSAA State Regional Tournament, and that advanced them to the state team final tournament. Brad Vinegar set a school record with 75 career wins. They were the Macomb County Team of the Year, and the MHS TCA Coach of the Year was Mark Dubio. They were also All-State Academic Team with 3.76 GPA. MAC Sportsmanship Award also went to them. Well, let's swim on over to the girls. They were second place in the division meet, third place in the Macomb County meet. Elizabeth Rawling, diver, she won division meet, she won the regional, and she was a state qualifier. Not only did the Washington Township Goodfellows raise a lot of money this week, they also had 15,000 plastic cards they gave away. Here's Paul Grake with more on that story.
Hello, we're in our 5th year of helping needy families in the Romeo, Washington, Bruce area. And we are distributing this miniature van through the Washington Goodfellows and the Society of Plastic Engineers. We have a total of 15,000 of them. So right now we're in the middle of doing this. We'll be doing this all through the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Well, that's it for Around the Community this week, and you can see I teamed up here with Mrs. Claus, so I'm doing pretty good. I got my wish already.